Hello and a very good afternoon to all our viewers who are joining me live in this Facebook and YouTube interaction of News 9. And today I will be speaking about why smokers are at a high risk of COVID-19 infections. Well, cigarette smoking is injurious to health, and this is one particular warning sign that we have read and seen numerous times but have seldom taken it very seriously, especially if we have had a long habit of smoking for years. However, with the COVID-19 pandemic and its high risk associated with cigarette smoking, many people have finally decided to give the boot and lead a healthier life. All the health agencies around the world, including the World Health Organization, have put smokers in the high risk category for COVID-19. And smoking appears to increase the genetic contribution to COVID-19 infections, and the new COVID-19 enters the body by hijacking proteins on the surface of healthy cells. In particular, a protein called the angiotensin converting enzyme, which is also known as the ACE2, which are the receptors. And in adult lungs, just 3 cigarettes can increase the activity of genes with the information for building ACE2 receptors. And this particular study also found that higher levels of ACE2 genes in the nose compared to the lung airways, indicating the nose may be easily infected. But while it is known that the COVID-19 uses ACE2 to break into cells, there is as yet no proven link between higher expression of the genes and the severity of COVID-19 infection. Now, to give us more insight on whether smokers are at high risk and how much of a problem that they might experience if they get infected by COVID-19, in order to answer all these questions, we have with us Dr. Huliraj, who is a renowned pulmonologist in Bengaluru. Many thanks for joining me in this live interaction, Dr. Huliraj. So my first question to you today is, how does smoking worsen the situation for, COVID-19 patients?
Good afternoon, everybody. We are in the midst of the pandemic of COVID-19. So everybody is scared and searching for the cause. Why this is not coming under control? What is the issue? Why some people are getting worsening severe disease? So one of the major issues they found and association of smoking-related problem, tobacco-related problem, it can injurious to health starting from upper respiratory tract to lower respiratory tract. Whether it is a nose or a pharynx or a larynx or a trachea or the lung parenchyma, you mention anything, any respiratory tract, it is going to affect. So that takes out the surface immunity, thereby the worsening of the condition. So naturally the virus easily enters the body and worsens the problem. If the chronic, an individual who is a smoker for long, which has got its own effect, like those who have smoking, they can have smoker's cough, COPD, bronchitis, emphysema, cancer, interstitial lung disease. The incidence of pneumonias are more, functions of the lungs are more reduced. So all those causes the worsening of the condition. So on the top of, as everybody know that one of the dread complication of COVID-19 infection is involvement of the lungs, and if causes the respiratory failure, whether it is a mild, moderate, severe, so all causes the issues. So people who have got a smoking habit for long, if they are susceptible, that is what I am telling you, susceptible individual with smoking can have a major issue. They have to be very careful. Those who have smokers with smoker's cough, bronchitis, they are the one which do get into problem. If they get the infected COVID infection, likely chance of going for a respiratory failure and long-term hospital stay, including ventilation, all those things.
Also, doctor, now that many people are deciding to quit smoking, will it be helpful, or do you think the damage has already been done to the respiratory system?
Definitely. See, any individual wants to stop with the smoking, that's the welcome sign, welcome plan. So everybody should make an habit to stop. But whatever the damage has been done definitely. But only thing is long term, because I'm very sure every individual in the earth is going to get exposed to COVID and they develop a resistance and immunity, antibodies, so that now they can live. So looking at that concept, so stopping today is a good welcome move. Every individual who smokes should make an attempt to stop the smoking. Quit smoking, whether it is voluntarily or with the help of the medical fraternity. They should make an effort to stop smoking. So thereby at least we can reduce the damage, number one. And the already damage, it will recover. It takes some time to recover. So that is also a welcome sign. And those who are a smoker, better to do some of the basic exercises like deep breathing exercises, pranayama, incentive parameter, chest physiotherapy, cone breathing. All those things, one of the strategies we suggest to our clientele, our people who have quit smoking, or those who are a smoker, to avoid further damage or progression of the disease.
Also, doctor, now that COVID-19 is still existing in our country, many are looking to quit smoking, but they don't know the ways and means to quit smoking. So, since you're a pulmonologist and you come across cases, how can one quit smoking?
The most important is an individual should make psychologically decision. A conscious decision has to be made. It is not just you think and quit. It is not possible. So they have to talk to the family, friends whom they stay with, and they should take a decision. This is the time I am going to stop the smoking, because they will develop a carving, they develop a withdrawal. So all those things, friends and relatives whom they stay with them, they are going to help them. So first is conscious decision. Psychologically, they should make a decision. I am going to quit the smoking. So then comes thinking how to go about it, how to stop it, how to go. There are many ways of doing the stopping. Either there is a medical way, either nicotine replacement therapy or non-nicotine replacement therapy. There may be some tablets, some patches are there. E-cigarettes are there. E-cigarettes have been banned now because of its own problem. So then there are non-nicotine also there. There is a patch is there. There are tablets are there. Epinephrine is there. Vermicline is there. So there are psychological counseling people, counselors are there. So they're going to psychologically help them boost their psychology. Thereby they hasten the process of stopping the smoking, quit smoking successfully. Because we have seen so many people who make an effort to stop the smoking, but they break it after 1 or 2 weeks, especially. It has got the side effect, withdrawal has got acute and chronic. So immediate withdrawal, stopping the smoking, can have irritation, irritability, headache, giddiness, loss of appetite, loss of concentration. They are unable to perform. All those things happen in the short term. Long term, they can have carving for the smoking, irritability, then vomiting sensation, sometimes loss of mood, loss of performance. All those things can happen. So as a professional, there are people who can help them. Quit smoking clinics are there available, especially in Nimans they have got a the center managed by a clinic which they will help them. Not only that, they come to go to any pulmonologist, psychiatrist, definitely they are all there to help them. So only thing is an individual with the smoking habit or those who uses this cigarettes, nicotine, they should make a conscious decision. I have to quit the smoking, and they should search for the people who help them. And we are always there to help them, make them successful in their life, successful in stopping the smoking, successful in avoiding the nicotine. Okay.
Right, doctor. Thank you for joining me with all those details. Well, that was Dr. Huliraj giving us his tips and also about how smoking affects the respiratory system, which will further aid COVID-19 to worsen the situation for COVID-19 patients. Well, there you heard it from the doctor. The doctor's advice is for those who are willing to quit smoking, you'll have to consult your family members, speak to people, and also join groups which support a particular cause, and the cause might be against smoking, and interact with these groups, get tips from them, and also avoid encouraging or getting encouraged by others for smoking, because while encouraging we might ignore the fact that we are also putting the lives of that particular person at risk. So in order to avoid that, you will have to quit smoking, and that will happen over a phase. So you will have to start with reducing the number of cigarettes that a person smokes, and from there you can go to or avail the nicotine replacement therapy, where nicotine patches will also be applied in order to reduce the craving for those who are craving for cigarettes, those who are chain smokers. So in order to reduce smoking, you can avail all of these tips and also get treated by a pulmonologist, and also seek help from self-help groups like I mentioned earlier. So with that said and done, please avoid smoking, and also if you are willing to quit, it is better late than never. So with that, it's a wrap on this live interaction. Until next time, take care and also stay safe. Thank you for watching.